I'm Jared,
I'm Rebecca.
and welcome to Raven's Manor. So Raven's Manor is a two-part restaurant and bar. On this side over, we actually have our cocktail lounge and food. And then this side, it was reserved specifically for our elixir experience. Now our elixir experience is something that's booked online, and a group of individuals will get to come in and actually use Dr. Raven's laboratory manual to mix some of his eerie elixirs and even test them out.
Welcome back to Portland Undead after being gone for a year, thanks COVID. We're here with Jared and Rebecca today from the Raven's Manor. Tell me a little bit about the bar.
So Raven's Manor is a haunted mansion themed bar and restaurant, as well as it has its own elixir experience. The cocktail lounge is something that's designed to be a fully immersive theme with themed food and themed cocktails that are splendid, as well as our elixir experience is a hands-on activity where you get to mix your own potions and cocktails and taste them yourself.
Awesome. And there's kind of a little bit of an escape room aspect here too, isn't there?
Yeah, so that's kind of the intro to the experience. You get to solve a couple of clues and go into a few different rooms to get your first drink, just to kind of warm you up and get you a drink in the hand before you start making your own. So should be pretty fun.
I'm excited. So how did you come up with the idea to create such an ambitious business venture?
Oof. It has been like at least 3 years of us planning this. We always wanted to do something that was in kind of the haunted realm, but it actually started back when we were in the town that he went to college in Illinois. We saw this really spooky house. It was like built in 1835, and it used to be a tuberculosis ward, and it was for sale. Yeah, and we like had never noticed it before, and then it just appeared. Like it was just there one day, I swear. So we saw that, and we just kind of like pretended that we were gonna buy it. Like we toured it and everything, and dreamed about throwing like really big parties, like Halloween parties and stuff, just because it was so spooky looking, and we thought that would be really cool. We didn't get the house, but it just kind of evolved from there. I'll let Jared kind of explain the rest.
Yeah, I always grew up in the haunt/Halloween industry. My mother ran a Halloween store for years. I grew up with Scooby-Doo. That's probably where it all started. I remember in middle school we goofed around with Ouija boards. And so it was just always something that was a part of my life. And when I met Rebecca, we both just clashed and really enjoyed the just kind of the macabre. Yeah, I guess I totally said that backwards, but we just enjoyed the macabre.
Yeah.
And so we fit perfectly together. And when we saw that manor and we started developing these ideas, we just decided that that's what we wanted to do with our life. Is we enjoyed the spooky and dark experience so much ourselves that we wanted people to join our culture and be able to feel that all year round instead of just on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh gosh. So how are you able to make all of this happen during the middle of a pandemic?
Yeah, so it actually, like, I know it's been a terrible time for a lot of people. It's been decently, I don't want to say good for us, but it's given us a lot of time to be able to develop just all of our decor and really hone in on the idea. I actually worked in insurance adjusting for the last 3 years, and that started out actually because we saw that house, and I had left school. So we really wanted that house, and I decided that I was going to find a job that I didn't need a degree for, that I could make decent money in, and I kind of a right place, right time type of thing.
Yeah.
Got into that industry, and you make really good money. And it's like weather based because I would go out and inspect houses for insurance companies. So my job didn't really get affected by the pandemic just because you can still inspect a house, like the outside of a house.
Right.
So I got pretty fortunate with that. So I was still able to make money and save up. And then also we have lived at his grandma's house for the last 2 years so that we could save money.
Nice.
Yeah,
Grandmas are the best.
Yeah, definitely.
Grandmas are the best.
We've lived way below our means. Jared's worked multiple jobs just so that we could save up some.
Yeah, I mean, we've been saving for the past 3 years. As soon as we knew we had this idea, we're like, okay, this is what we want. Let's get to work. And we worked nonstop. We tried to live on as little as possible
Yeah,
and just
so-
save up as much money as possible.
So you've been doing this before the pandemic even
Much
started.
before
yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah,
When the pandemic
nice.
came around, it was more like, okay, let's relax with work a little bit and let's start crafting our ideas better. Let's make our decor, let's make our backstory and our foundation of what we truly want Ravens Manor to be.
Yeah, we didn't even have this building like on our radar yet. We were just in his parents' so when the pandemic started, we went to his parents' house because they have a nice basement. And we
Tools.
literally 3 months of just being there, building things. And we didn't even know where they were going. We were just like, okay, we know that we want this like prop or whatever. So we worked nonstop on that. And then that's why we had to get like a 26-foot U-Haul to be able to bring all the stuff that we made here. But yeah, I'm glad that we kind of jump started on it.
Now I am going to go a little bit off script here.
Yeah.
You moved here because you have family in the area, right?
Yeah, so my mom actually has 7 siblings, and 2 of them live here. So in the summer times, I would come here to visit them. They actually live near Eugene, and then I have a cousin that lives here. So I would
Okay.
kind of go between both places.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's always just been my favorite state. I've literally told every single friend, like ever, whenever I'd come back, I'd be like, you have to go to Oregon. Like I'm
It's
gonna move there one day. I'm gonna live there.
Yeah.
And I would always tell him about it too. And we had never gone to go together. But I would just like, Missouri is a landlocked state. So you don't have like mountains close. You don't have the ocean close. You don't have like really anything to go out and do like outside wise. And it's so humid in the summertime that you don't even want to.
Oh, see, I'm from Florida. I love that.
Oh
humidity.
man,
I
yeah.
love it.
I'm so sick of it. So yeah, whenever I told him about it, he was like, okay, I mean, we'll check it out. And we came here and he really liked it. I was very happy that he enjoyed it as much as I did.
Yeah, it ended up being a beautiful city. I do not like humidity. I absolutely hate hot weather. So when I
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
here and the summers were nice and cool, I was like, this is spot on.
Yeah.
And then we saw this building, and it was made in 1886, which is perfect. We love old historical stuff, and it was already a little bit creepy.
Oh, it's beautiful.
so-
the building is gorgeous.
Right?
Yeah.
So we decided to go ahead, we'll sell our cars, and let's head on up.
Nice. Very nice. Last question. What are the measures that will be taken to protect the vulnerable members of our community inside the establishment?
That's a good question. Ravens Manor has an absolutely zero tolerance on both discrimination and hatred. We want this to be a very safe space. We have members of our staff that are actually part of the LGBTQ plus community, as well as we know a large amount of the culture in Portland is part of that as well, and other groups such as goths and
Honestly, just
I sh-
anyone who
we just want
wants a
people to
place
come in
to-
and feel safe. And
Yeah.
if there's ever an issue, if our security guard isn't taking care of it, I will personally take care of that.
he's a big dude.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So he can definitely handle those situations.
Okay, well, thank you so much for letting me come experience your bar and be your first customer.
Yeah, I know. We love showing people the space.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. And I hope that you there at home will come check this place out when they open, which opening date is yet to be announced. I will link that I will link the website in the description, so keep an eye on it. And within the next couple of weeks, hopefully we'll have an opening date. Right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, and remember, you can book your Elixir experience on the website. And hit like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Have a good night. Stay spooky.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's real good. Oh my
Glad you
God.
like it.
Yeah,